we can possibly build some sort of pattern by doing that. We've returned today to the dark corner. Over the years, we've gathered a lot of strange evidence out here, and I'm not sure what the spring will bring, but we're excited to get out here and explore around. It's been a while since we've been out here, and it looks like the forest has really thickened up since last time. So we're excited to get out here and check it out. Now, it seems like we went straight from winter into summer. It is insanely hot out here. This is like the real first hot weekend of the year. So the bugs are going insane. And so what we're concerned about right now is the possibility of copperheads being out here. The cicada broods are emerging this year, and that is a huge food source for copperheads. So we've actually got our snake gaiters on today, and we're gonna hopefully not run across any copperheads out here, but we do know that the bugs are eating us alive. We know it's gonna be a hot summer, but we're gonna try to get through it the best we can and keep the work up. So let's get on into the dark corner. Every time we get going on this trail a bit, I always like to stop in these muddy areas. These are some low-lying areas where the water will gather and it just stays muddy all the time. Now, because this bottleneck's right here, any sort of wildlife that's traveling through here will have to walk over this. So you have basically an imprint, a story, a book telling you what is in this area, what is traveling through here based on the prints. Before we found turkey prints, deer prints, we even found bear prints out here before. But today it looks like we just got large canine prints. Now the mud is not super soft, not getting into the impressions, obviously, but you've got some older canine prints here. And this is pretty big. We know that there are coyotes out here, so there's a possibility that's just a really old coyote. But it's nice to have these right here because you can sort of get an idea of what's out here and what's traveling through this area at this time. It's gonna be such a hot summer, you know. Ooh. But we can't run around out here with these gators on. My concern is that we've been testing our luck for so long that eventually we're gonna get got by a snake or a copperhead especially.
We'll get got by the bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see them just in the camera.
Can you?
I mean, I can see them with the naked eye, obviously. Yeah. Usually the camera doesn't pick it up, but it's just swarms of bugs out there.
Well, we're not gonna have to stop for snacks or anything because I've inhaled
Snacks.
about 50 of these things already.
Well, it's a warm winter, which means it's going to be a bad summer. Insects, that's before the seasons come out. So.
Yep. So it's gonna be a rough one. Right now, oh my God, it's so hot. I know. I can't believe how hot it is right now. We're saying this morning. I'm not looking forward to July and August. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, we were in long sleeves a week ago, and now it's in the 90s. So.
Yeah, not looking forward to what summer's gonna bring. We're gonna have a plague of cicadas. We're going to have a ton of copperheads. Ready? Go!
Hey.
We're trying to get ahead of things. We're trying out a few different audio functions. To make sure that we can just kind of try to work around the cicada noise as best we can. We're running a shotgun mic on the camera. We have just wired up. It is actually set up to a external recording system in the backpack, and then we're running non-stop baseline recording, which you see right now, which is an omnidirectional microphone. There we go, which is hooked to a small recorder. So what we're going to do is, if we hear anything like steam, how are we going to get it over the sounds of the stories?
Yeah.
So we're right now trying to experiment and see if we can try to, again, get ahead of it.
Yeah, that's my concern. You know, on a normal summer or late spring evening, it's insanely loud. You know, we get an insane amount of cicadas out here. This is the perfect environment for them, and they just thrive out here. This is supposed to be the biggest brood in years, in decades, right?
Might be over 100 years or close to 100 years.
So it's supposed to be really, really bad.
I haven't done as much research on them as I should because every time I start reading them, I just
You
go.
hear beeping.
I just go. Well, no, I just go. I don't want to deal with this right now.
Yeah, so, but we'll do the best we can do with the heat.
All right,
Well,
let's gear back up.
okay, bye. Kids back home.
Hell yeah.
We've never really gone this way before. We've gone off trail this way before, so. I say we go explore this over here. Looks like it fits down with the trees over here. So we'll go check out this way. This might be an area we could possibly investigate at night. But it looks like it's inside the tree. Look at this tree bed here. Underneath. It looks like it's
Mega Man.
but it's definitely deep down all around here. So let's go just check this out. Investigate this area a little bit. Definitely a spot where these gators are coming in.
Slash Man.
Some kind of burrow over here. So I think the last time we were here, there had been a wildfire that swept through this area. You can still see the evidence of that, the marks that's left on the land, even though a lot of bouncing back. That was a while back, but it would take a while to get it. Alright, let's see what's going on.
Because when you come to water, you're supposed to get temperature first. Jordan, it's up in the southeast.
You want to go that way where it's a little more even?
Sure. Yeah, you lead the way.
'Cause look how deep this little cut over here is.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Drop in elevation.
So there is a creek down there. I can hear it a little bit. And that sudden drop in elevation is a good indicator of that too.
It's dry, man.
Very dry.
It's very
You're
dry.
running the risk of another wildfire coming through here with these conditions like this.
A couple good rains though, and the undergrowth's gonna be a lot worse than it is right now.
Ready? Go!
Let's keep on moving down. See what else we see. Just watch your step. Move slow. Go down.
It's like a popping. This area almost has like a primeval look to it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Defeat. Continue.
It's gonna be difficult to move through at night.
Yeah. Back up a little bit.
What's that?
I think it's a yellow jacket.
Okay.
Ready? Go!
We just go this way. That's where the last vehicle is going to a yellow jacket nest. Very quiet. You can tell there's some sort of trap in these areas. Could be dangerous. Most likely that's what it is. It's very quiet. Here's not a night.
After a seemingly quiet day scout of the area, we wondered if the night would bring more of the same. Was whatever we had encountered here on our many expeditions before truly gone from the area? Or was it quietly lying in wait, observing us before we had a chance to observe it? we are ready to dive into the woods. The temperature dropped a little bit, so we have to put some jackets on. I gotta be honest with you right now. It feels like we're almost in a soundproof room. That's how quiet it is out here. Now, our scouting up to this point all day was pretty uneventful. It doesn't seem like the weather's changed here. We didn't really do anything significant, and it's so quiet tonight. There's just gonna be a completely different story in a few weeks when that security group comes out. So we're gonna enjoy the silence while we're at it and actually get some audio recordings of the hearing. We're gonna hike through to the woods and go towards where we heard Hellbent drumming a few months ago.
We just get.
Continue.
Exactly. That direction. I feel it. I feel it.
Go!
It's not as pronounced now. What the heck? Oh no. We've even gotten some thermal images out here, some thermal video of some sort of upright creature looking at us from behind the trees.
Keep going. It's big.
I don't know what to expect tonight, but we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna just be quiet and just listen and let the forest do the talking. We've turned off the night vision and we just want to show you guys a little bit of what we see when we're out here. Because the camera has the night vision on it, the IR really floods the terrain and you can really see a lot. But for us out here in the woods, this is what we see. We're running red flashlights tonight. and the red headlamps so that we can kind of go low profile. It's
Fuck
insane.
me, dude.
We don't really want to cause too much of a stir.
Watch out.
Look at that.
Spiders are back out.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and knock that down. We're going to leave the night vision off, just so you guys can see what we see. And we're going to do a lot of first-person footage tonight. I know you guys like that. So you can see what it's like to be in the woods and what we have from our perspective. So tonight we are running red headlamps and our red flashlights. We're trying to be very low profile because it's insanely still and quiet out here. We don't want to cause too much of a ruckus. We like to vary our approach on how we do this, and sometimes we go through the woods making a ton of noise with white light, but today, because the forest is kind of quiet, I think it's time for us to be a little quiet as well, and just keep an ear out and just go low profile through the woods. You saw a light.
I saw it like,
I saw a light right over here.
I thought it was fireflies.
No, they're not out yet.
Yeah.
It was right over here,
That's what I saw.
in the trees.
When we were coming out, I told you, I said, it's way too early for fireflies. What am I seeing?
I have no clue.
You gonna toss your thermal out?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the thermal out because,
We were seeing little glimmerings of white lights.
yeah,
And
and
it's too
we're running red lights, so it wasn't a reflection
Yeah.
off of like a bug or anything. It's a white light.
Let's walk up here to this ledge. Just go. Let me know when you're ready. Watch your step.
I'm gonna record while I look. So because it's getting warmer out here, I'm having to change the palette that I use on my thermal. I've been using the Fusion palette, but right now because it's getting warmer and everything's gonna be the same basic temperature, that really washes out a lot. So I've got it on red hot, so if there's anything that's extremely hot in the woods, it's gonna pop out immediately. I'm gonna leave my thermal out and just around just a couple not here. I think we should go deeper. But it's just keeping. No, my message finally went through. All right, that's our location. Our location got sent out, so that's good. I think we need to go a little deeper, and then we'll find a spot a little deeper up into the mountain, and leave the drop recorder there,
Gotcha.
and then we'll keep moving, and then we'll come back in a few hours and see what happens.
There's no way to do all quietly for some of this stuff. We're gonna try to stay on this road. Forestry road or service road, whatever it is. It hasn't been used in a while. And there are some features that we come up with it, so it's a bit quieter. Okay, I'll night vision for a little bit here.
Oh, a flash of light.
I've got my night shot right now. So,
How? How did that happen? It was right there.
that's what I'm telling you. And it's too early for firefly. It didn't look like a firefly. It just looked like a little white dot of light. Let's move up towards it. I've got this on night shot now.
Alright.
So hopefully it'll pick up anything.
Yeah, perfect. Upon reviewing the footage, it turns out we actually did capture one of these lightning animals. Like, even though we're like in a wide open forest right now, I don't have this insane feeling of claustrophobia. We are bounded on either side by walls.
That's the top. It's about 9 feet tall up there. This forestry road was bulldozed once in the past. I don't know, 20 years ago maybe. And we think it was built on top of an older road that was already here because we found old, like horseshoes. That were obviously thrown in once upon a time. So we think this is an old mountain road that, when this land was seized from the Republic, was turned into like a service road or an access road, and then finally just blocked off and just
That bullshit.
I swear I was trying to kid. Like a kid's voice.
What?
Like a kid, like kind of not saying anything, but just kind of getting yell. You know, like off the playground or something.
You remember, it was a while back we were out here, and I heard like the little girl. Heard like a scream?
Huh?
Heard like a scream?
I don't know, screaming where? How far?
Like a child scream?
No, not here. How far away was it from us?
I don't know.
Take the camera.
My adrenaline's going crazy. Yeah. Yep. My adrenaline is going. It sounded like a little girl screaming.
Watch it. That's kind of exactly what
That's, I heard it about
I just got like goosebumps.
and it scared me so bad, like upset me.
Did you just hear something?
I heard someone moving through the woods up there. I got it.
You fucking serious?
I've got a mouse,
You got a mouse right now?
I think. I'm gonna hit his signature, unless it's, yeah? Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. Up here?
Yeah. Oh my god. It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. I think it was a small creature. We'll have to review the footage. But it was right there. It was like something looking over that hill. I think it was a small creature. We'll check it out. I think it was a small creature that ran off my flashlight. Oh, I need something else over here. Something in the tree, like a bird. Remember what happened last time? This one knows it's working.
Flashes of light. Like hopefully we won't do it on this. Regular camera.
This old road is really fascinating to me. We found an old horseshoe just kind of embedded in the side of the road. It was so weird. I sat down to take a rest and I found that horseshoe. I asked the forest to give me something, which is really kind of a weird thing to do, I guess, but I asked the forest to give me something and I sat down and I found that old horseshoe. We're in the dark corner of South Carolina, and this place is absolutely famous for being a very rough and dangerous area full of moonshiners long ago. There's no telling what kind of crazy violence and just human activity that this road has seen over the years. And now that it's abandoned, I'm wondering if something else has moved into this territory. I'm wondering if that darkness is set in from the human element in the dark corner has actually affected this area, much like the LBL is affected by the human element there. I just saw a freaking like,
Camera's gonna be a little jumpy because I'm spinning so much.
this eerie silence has me so uneasy. It's. Watch out for that giant piece of quartz.
That's snittered.
I almost tripped on it.
Hold on. That's been placed there.
It's perfectly square too.
Square too. Hold on a second, let me kill this with. It's just square. It's there. It's right.
How's that? You see it?
It's weird. And they moved it. There's actually grass underneath it. It's gonna fall over the sides.
Look at that.
Voice with the quartz, man. Voice with the quartz. Alright, let's roll. sure you don't do that.
Yeah, I just get nervous going in this area because the walls are so high around this whole road. It freaks me out every time I go up here. Here's another piece of quartz. Okay.
Yeah. Splash. Move it. It's weird because we've just become very attuned to the natural world around us as we're looking for the unnatural. Quartz always seems to play such a pivotal part.
Somehow. And it seems like it's just...
And now that we've started to pay more and more attention to quartz, it seems like the quartz itself is starting to find and arrange the patterns. We found a triangle on it last week.
You want to hear something weird? I wonder if... You know how that whole thing looks like? When you look like it depends on who's looking.
It's sort of
What if it knows it can communicate?
paying attention to quartz.
Yeah. Is that weird?
It's weird. I'm telling you right now that that's how I'm handling. So, let's keep going.
Someone's moving the wood over here. Alright, be quiet. Someone's moving over here. Not seeing anything.
For some reason, through here, the camera's having a hard time focusing.
Really?
There's nothing in here. Yeah.
Dude, I heard someone like moving through the woods over here. You want to keep moving forward? Did you hear that? You don't hear that huge like stick back that way? So it's gonna be everything. Someone's moving around. Yeah. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it, I'm not seeing it.
So you're hearing movement, Jess.
Whoa. Don't move and don't talk.
Hell yeah, Pikachu.
Listen that way. Joe, there's something big over there. I can hear it. Yes, point the mic that way.
Got them up.
We gotta move this way.
Hell yeah.
You hear it?
Just change the audio settings on this. Just move that.
Yeah. Something big is in the woods over here. Wow. I'm recording. I've got something here.
Watch the sides of the back.
Can I pull my head? It's just a dot right now.
because it's like, you know, like tree.
Set the third and let it move.
Yeah.
There's like trees around here.
Maybe something in the tree. I can't tell. The brush is so thick. We need to move it the way
Ah, that's why.
I lost it.
That's why.
Yeah.
I like this area. You ready? Light in 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah, Jigglypuff.
Leaving it up with the light on, okay? Marked. Walking away. Let's go. There's a little stream curved around here. So we can't say 20 feet ahead of us right now.
I don't like
Go
this.
first.
I don't like it. Whoa.
Whoa. That's your
I can't sit on the camera. We need to go away.
deep impression. The darkness collapsed on that side of it a little bit. It looks narrower than what it is. There's a wind in.
So it was like the dirt collapsed on the
It's
side?
collapsing on the higher end right there.
Look, it looks like the shape of toes at
It
the
does
top.
look like shape toes at the top. Weird. Alright. Inconclusive, but suggestive.
This is also distracting us as we're trying to go along this freaking tight corner.
That may not have been a footprint, but it
Sure, it sure as hell looks like one.
looks like one, but the dirt has collapsed on the higher side a little bit. But we found footprints in some of these muddy roads up here before, so it's not outside. Some of these areas it's pretty dry everywhere else.
Yeah.
Behind you. Right behind you. Come over here.
I'm not seeing anything.
Hell yeah.
There's something in a branch or something over here.
Did you hear that cry?
Yes. Where you are right now. What did we hear here before?
The drums.
This is the drum spot. This is where a couple of these old roads intersect.
Do you feel like the whole time we've been coming up through here?
Oh no, I feel like it right now. When you see this camera footage, it's weird how everybody's business is watching directions. I constantly feel like
And it sounded like
eyes
something.
on the back of my head.
It sounded like something yelling.
But I mean, even like right now, this footage is gonna be a lot shakier than normal.
Yeah.
Just because I can't focus on the camera and I'm trying to look in all directions at once. I said I was trying to move back towards the drop recorder.
Yeah.
Get back into that area without hearing something.
Whoa.
Huh?
I got a glimpse of a heat signature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way up there on the hill, though.
You ain't getting to that hill at night.
No.
We'd have to go walk full light.
There's a creek over there, too. You gotta cross.
Gotta wait through some of this stuff.
What the heck, man?
That's the thing, is this is a lot easier in fall and winter.
It's weird. It's just like a little flash. I saw it twice. Kind of going through.
Alright, let's move back out of here. Something happened. Check on that recorder.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's close it down.
Picking up the recorder.
What's that?
Picking up the recorder. Perry, can you come up there and grab it? I'll see if you can.
Recorder's off.
What? Did you turn it off or it was just off?
The recorder switch has been turned off.
What?
The recorder switch has been turned off. Turning it back on, and it's powering back on, telling me welcome right now.
What?
The recorder switch has been turned off.
There's a switch. Can you turn your headlamp off and then show us the switch so we can see what we're talking about here?
There, it was switched down.
I'm trying to follow your hands.
Switch is down. Let me pull it up. We need a white light over this right now, okay? Because this recorder has been turned off.
What?
The recorder has been manually turned off. The switch has been manually set. Okay?
That's fucked up.
So see. Give me a camera.
I'm getting my white flashlight out.
Red light's away. Because that's not a mechanic, that's not an electronic failure. That's nothing but something switched that can come off. Look in the motor for any blueprints or footprints or anything around it. Now if they're probes from up there, it ain't gonna leave anything. It's all foliage.
No, it's not.
Jesse, the switch is switched off. That is more disturbing than if it.
What does that mean?
That means that something turned it off.
With thumbs.
It wasn't a weird electrical malfunction. A mechanical switch was turned from on to off. We've got to go try to reboot this audio. See if you got anything to approach it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right? And listen to me very carefully.
What?
I want you to have your thermal light at the ready.
It's ready.
But have your white light or white light now away.
All right.
Down to a more open area.
All right.
Okay? That's somehow one of the more frightening things that's ever happened to us.
It was just switched off.
There was no light to it. And then I was like, what the hell happened to it? And then my immediate thought was that the battery got drained.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I realized that the switch was turned off.
Choke?
Yeah. What do you got?
So I saw something over there.
Okay.
Down there. Down there. Right
came around the corner. Right there. Oh! I came around the corner, it was right there.
What did you see?
I don't know, it was dark. My flashlight was on lower. It was on low.
Like a shadow?
Yeah, something was right there. It was right above that rock probably right there is.
Stay to my left.
It was right here where this rock is. It was like right here.
Right here?
Yeah. It was right here. Oh shoot.
We need to watch our step.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go. Don't worry about this right
It was right here, whatever. It was right here where this tree is. It was right here.
I guess the camera is pretty much useless at this point.
What's going on?
It won't focus in. It's acting like we're in a deep fog right now.
What?
Yeah, there's no fog out right now.
Keep rolling. We're like trapped in by these walls over here. I can't see anything. That was so weird. I don't know. I just saw.
Fuck.
I just saw like darkness. You know, like it looked like just darkness. All I saw was that. My flashlight was on low. As soon as I turned it up, it was gone.
This is keep happening to us. Every time we think that we're in an area, it's just stereotypical like Bigfoot stuff. Other weird stuff starts happening.
I feel like something is watching us. I feel like something is out here with us.
Is it you that was screaming in the woods around us? Or is it something else?
The kin?
Jesus Christ.
Can you write it up? Let's do it.
Brooke.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. In the heart of the Appalachian Mountains lies an abandoned cemetery, hidden and untouched since the 1800s. This once sacred ground is steeped in the history of a community long forgotten, its headstones toppled and covered in moss, names erased by time and the harsh mountain elements. The tragedy of Hurricane Helene only deepened the cemetery's mysteries, with uprooted trees and washed out pathways, leaving the area even more isolated, shrouded in a fog of untold stories and unsettling dark energies. It's here amongst the wreckage and forgotten graves that we come to explore, intent on making contact with the dark forces rumored to haunt this forsaken resting place. Local legends and first-hand accounts warn of the dark forces said to linger among the graves, entities twisted by tragedy, anger, and sorrow. Stories tell of shadowy figures seen slipping between the trees, of strange voices calling in the dead of night, and an overwhelming presence that leaves visitors paralyzed with dread. Even knowing the risks, we are determined to make contact and discover who or what has claimed this land as its own.
We're already hearing crazy sounds. We're gearing up over here, and there was a howling, a screaming, a whooping in the distance. We've got a ways to go before we make it to our destination, so this is going to be a tense hike through these woods. We're going to take this old forestry road. We've gone as far as we can in the truck. Everything else from here on out is on foot, and it's a distance. But it's the only way in or out from this old cemetery. All right, we're going to start heading down the road. We're going to be quiet for the initial walk-in.
This is so
Just so
hard.
if we hear any of these other screams or howls, we can capture them on that shotgun mic. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. There's been branches breaking all around us while we've been gearing up so far. I have a strange feeling that tonight is going to be a very, very active night. As you know, Halloween
Damn, that shit's
is
so
when
hard.
the veil is thinnest. I swear, I keep hearing things all around us.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Seems like there's a lot of things going on for the night tonight. I'm gonna roll with my flashlight. Save my headlamp, because it's gonna be a long night. Try to conserve my headlamp batteries as much as I can in case I need to go hands-free. I've got the... Gosh, all right. You ready to roll?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
This old road wraps around the side of a mountain. So it goes up on that side, and it's a straight drop down on that side. I'm also running, if Jesse will take this camera for a second. I've got a chest mount cam, night vision cam that I rigged together. I used to run chest cams as far as GoPros go. It's the first time I really ran a infrared. It's this full spectrum camera technically on my chest. I've got a backup infrared illuminator. It's hooked up to external power source. And then I've got a backup recorder there going. So in case we need to change batteries on this or whatever, we'll have something going at that point. So, all right. You want to go night vision for a while?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
Joe? Did you hear that?
Now,
Something moving through the woods right here?
Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, I heard that. I can leave my recorder here if you want to.
Nah, not here.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
I want to go deeper.
All right, let's go.
This is insanely claustrophobic, even being on this old forestry room.
Yeah. These boots are tight. Whatever, boss. Let's keep going. I keep hearing movement.
Feels like just water rising against a dam. Feels like the pressure is just increasing and increasing all around us. We're not even up to our location yet, and I'm already very, very much on edge. I feel like something is watching us. I feel like something is out here with us. And we are so far from civilization and help, it's not even funny. It's quite scary, actually. All right, we gotta keep going.
Let's get, yeah, let's get to a lighter area.
All right, we're gonna start descending now. We're gonna go down this very, very steep decline, and then we're gonna go up an incline. So we're gonna be in a valley for a little bit. My GPS is already having trouble connecting right now, which has me a little concerned. I've tried to send a couple of messages so far, and they have not gone through. It's already tested and ready, but apparently these messages are just not getting through. I'm gonna try again when we get to the top of the mountain, and hopefully they will go through. But we're gonna press forward with this investigation no matter what, but this definitely has me a little concerned.
Fuck me.
For a few minutes through here. Just so.
I think I'm gonna scan just for a minute with my thermal down into this valley here and see if there's anything else out here with us right now. We keep hearing sounds all around us. We're not sure if it's something large or something small, but it almost sounds like something is trailing us as we keep going down this old forestry road. Alright, it looks like we're okay for now. I just want to make sure that we weren't being trailed by anything.
Looks like a third one back there. Yeah, there's a third one back there. Follow them now. Let's see if I can kind of. A second. 1, 2, 3.
Right by this game trail.
All
Look at that.
Yeah, there's a trail going. I'll try here. And they're like an ascending order. Low, medium, high.
Yeah. Now where have we seen that before? We've seen that in North Georgia. Where the trees are in a row, ascending in size, marking some kind of trail or some kind of significant area.
Alright, let's go.
Massive damage through here. Look at this.
Yeah.
This area is still feeling the impacts of Hurricane Helene. I mean, all over the land. The damage it has caused is very difficult to get back here. We had to take an alternate route to even get to this location because of all the landslides, fallen trees, and debris from Hurricane Helene. That adds to the level of danger for us being back here. It feels like we're just hiking up into the abyss. You have no visibility in front of you. The woods and the leaves are still so thick out here. We're not far enough into fall yet to where they've fallen. So we have very little visibility all around us, which is concerning.
This is what it looks like on the sides of us. We're just going through this little alley. Here we are.
Well, we've made it. Alright, let's get up here and take a look at it, see what it looks like, and we'll get set up. Did you hear that?
Weird screams.
Yeah.
3.
Last time we attempted something like this, there were screams all around us in these woods.
I have one in night vision here.
I hear the river down there.
What's that?
I hear the river down there.
Yeah, we got one in the river.
No.
Whatever that scream is.
Screaming.
That's similar to kind of what I heard
Yeah.
when you were doing that Estes session that time.
Let's give it another go. How about that?
Yeah. Alright.
This is a little tense.
Move on through so I can
Muddy Mole.
down log.
Here's the wall right here.
It's gonna be a long cleanup process. We need to. Hold on a second. Stand here with the microphone pointed that direction. And I'm gonna ramp it all the way out.
Damn. This is an old mountain cemetery. We've had some really weird activity in the past. We heard some insane howls and screams coming from here when Jesse was doing an nasty session.
Yeah.
We've already heard the same screams tonight.
And it's the same tonalities. It sounds like it's the same whatever it is, you know. There's multiples, and there's sounds like a female. There's a high-pitched, almost female-sounding scream, and then there's a male-sounding scream. There's at least two distinct.
What's going on right there? There's just little, like, whoops.
Yeah.
Screams.
It's absolutely bizarre. So it's a very dangerous area to be walking around.
There's smoke.
Go.
What do you got?
I heard limbs breaking over here.
Diddy Kong.
Watch your step.
Yeah.
There are tons of just very small, very light tombstones through here. A lot of trees came down on this. A lot of trees are growing up on this. Tombstones buried in the back. There's tombstones under the fallen tree. We're gonna have to get in there with like a chainsaw. Try to clear this some.
There's another section of burials over here. Whoa. Just saw a light straight back through there.
Light?
Yep. It was blue.
A blue light.
Yeah. Straight back that way.
you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a huge limb break. Dude.
As we set up our equipment for the contact experiment in the cemetery, we leave the main camera running with a highly sensitive shotgun microphone pointed towards the direction of the strange vocalizations.
Okay, one of the Sony cameras, there's going to be no associated live audio. We're just going to run this, see if we pick anything on the screen. I hate this up here. It's overgrown, but the tree line's so thick all the way around you that you just feel like you're in a fishbowl. Everything can see you, but you can't see it.
Alright, so what we're gonna do is, I think I want to set it up. I think I want to set up our session over here centrally between these two walled areas. I'll sit between those and have that fallen tree behind me. That way we at least know that nothing can kind of come right upon me.
Yeah, because you're going to be blindfolded.
You're gonna be with me though, right?
Yeah, I'll be asking you questions, yeah. Is that how you want to do it? Ask you questions?
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, that's how the method is set up. So the SC's method is basically a way to make contact, make solo contact with whatever is out there. You take a spirit box, use noise-canceling headphones, and blindfold the person that's going under, and then another person asks questions, and the person that is in the headphones with the blindfold, listening to the spirit box, hopefully hears some sort of communication. It's a way to kind of directly make that connection with whatever is out there trying to make contact. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if something kicks off. Last time we tried this, everything kicked off, so we don't know.
The problem is, though, is the way we used to take to get up in here is gone now.
Yeah.
Whole side of the mountains. So there's only one way in and out here, and it's not that easy to get in or out of.
No.
I don't know. Let's just, we're gonna play it by ear and see how it goes.
Okay.
The damage from the storm and the mudslides and the flooding and all the downed trees is just gonna compound an already difficult situation.
I think so. All right, let's get this set up and see what we can get.
All right, lead the line.
We are now going to perform what is called the Estes method. I'm going to blindfold myself, put on noise-canceling headphones that will be connected to a spirit box. The spirit box will be sweeping through radio frequencies. The theory is if there is something out here that can make contact and communicate with us, it can use that spirit box to come through and communicate to us. Now I'm going to be the conduit for whatever is out here. This is also part of my contact experiments project. Joe will be asking questions off camera, but you'll be able to hear him. I know it all. So whatever answers come back, they're coming from whatever's out here. You ready? Yeah, I get a little nervous when I do these. I have to kind of get...
So if I need to bring you out, I'm going to touch you on your right arm. Okay? Because the last time you did this, it got insanely... The woods came alive. There were some of the kids laughing. There was like this babbling speech.
Yeah.
Screams, all sorts of like bizarre stuff.
Yeah.
Puppy
Alright.
Bros
I could see-
Jr.
Give me your thermal, speaking of which. Alright.
All right.
soon as the headphones go on, I'm gonna let you know kind of what's going on as I set this up and as I go into each phase here. And then Joe, I'll let you know when I'm in and I'm clear for you to begin. And we'll see if we can make contact with anyone or anything out here. All right. Blindfolding. The purpose of the blindfold is to aid in sensory deprivation, but also that way I can't hear or see, and so I have no idea what Joe is asking, what Joe is saying. I can't read his lips. I have no clue what is being said or asked. So that kind of helps with the control on this experiment. But it also helps with that sensory deprivation. It helps shut down that left side of the brain and kind of put you in the zone and put you in that meditative state to hopefully make contact with whatever's out here. All right, I'm blindfolded. I'm gonna pull it up just a hair.
Okay, I just want to say something for safety's sake, right?
What?
Look around you at the ground that you're on.
Yeah.
It's extremely uneven. There's a lot of rocks.
It's a big rock right here.
Yeah, do not get up and try to move blindfolded. Okay? If something happens where you need to move, that
Blindfold off.
Let's come off first.
I got you. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the noise canceling on this. I'm gonna load up the spirit box. Get a good seal on there. Noise canceling. Noise canceling is on. The spirit box is fired up. And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the sweep, and we'll see what happens. You ready?
Ready. Do me a favor. Let me know when your sound starts up.
What?
I was going to ask you to let me know when your sound starts up and you can no longer hear me, but I guess that's right now.
Yeah, I have the noise canceling headphones on.
Okay,
So here's what I'm gonna do. I told you how to communicate. I'm gonna communicate to you exactly when everything's ready and I'm ready to go in completely. So when these are on my head, I can't hear you, but I'm gonna go ahead and start the sweep,
Go ahead.
and then bring that volume up. All right, you ready?
Well, let's go.
Let's go. Getting a good sail on these. Blindfold down.
Storage extra here and stuff.
Freak, I'm not excited about this.
Except that's clearing up. There's a lot more debris around here this time. Visibility is next to nothing. Alright.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'm gonna start asking questions. Is there anyone or anything here with us right now? We know that there's a presence.
Sir,
Sir?
excuse me.
We know that there's a presence in this forest. We're wondering if you can help us understand what's happening in this area.
You it's the same thing.
Just turn the noise door, right? Like a
4.
moaning whoop is the best way to describe it. Again, we're wondering if you can help us understand what is in these woods. We've had strange experiences here. Other people have had strange experiences here. Can you help us understand what forces are in these woods?
Rule the world.
That's... I hate this. What is going to rule the world?
Help.
Jesse's right hand side towards her ear. What is going to rule the world?
You'll see.
You don't sound very friendly.
He's the most beautiful.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's the most beautiful? I don't really want to ask that.
Coming.
What's coming?